This K&N air intake system is designed to increase vehicle power and acceleration by reducing restriction in the intake path. The 57-1532 air intake has received a CARB EO number and it is street legal in all 50 states. This intake kit fits 2003 to 2007 Dodge Ram 2500 and 3500 pickups with 5.9-liter diesel engines, in addition to vehicles identified on the K&N website or catalog. K&N power testing of this air intake installed on a 2003 Dodge Ram 2500 with a 5.9-liter engine showed almost an 11 horsepower gain at 2,852 RPM. With the kit installed, we ran the vehicle on the dyno to test the sound comparison versus the stock intake. The kit includes components that have been designed or matched to the needs of these pickups to produce a safe horsepower increase. Detailed installation instructions are included with this kit. The tools needed for the install are shown. Turn the ignition off and disconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. Disconnect the air temperature sensor electrical connection. Loosen the hose clamps at the turbo inlet and the airbox inlet. Remove the intake tube from the vehicle. Loosen and remove the 10mm nut that retains the airbox to the vehicle. Remove the complete airbox assembly from the vehicle. Remove the airbox mounting grommet. Install the large L bracket onto the heat shield with the provided hardware. Do not tighten it completely. Install the short L bracket onto the heat shield with the provided hardware. Do not tighten it completely. Install the edge trim onto the heat shield. Remove the temperature sensor from the airbox lid. Install the temperature sensor onto the heat shield with the provided hardware. Remove the bolt that retains the fan shroud to the radiator. Install the nut insert onto the airbox mounting tab. Reconnect the air temperature sensor electrical connection. Install the heat shield onto the vehicle with the provided hardware. Assemble the saddle bracket onto the L bracket using the provided hardware. Remove the upper alternator bolt. Install the saddle bracket assembly onto the alternator with the bolt that was removed in the previous step. Install the silicone hose onto the turbo with the provided hose clamp. Remove the filter minder and grommet from the stock airbox lid. Install the intake tube onto the turbo inlet, then align with the saddle bracket. Attach the saddle bracket to the intake tube with the provided hose clamp. Install the grommet and filter minder into the K&N air filter. Install the small K&N filter onto the air temperature sensor. Install the large K&N filter onto the intake tube. Reconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. Double check to make sure everything is tight and properly positioned before starting the vehicle. The CARB exemption sticker must be visible under the hood so that an emissions inspector can see it when the vehicle is required to be tested for emissions. It will be necessary for all K&N high-flow intake systems to be checked periodically for realignment, clearance, and tightening of all connections. Failure to follow the above instructions or proper maintenance may void warranty. For more product information, go to knfilters.com. K&N makes products for nearly every vehicle on the road. The K&N website allows you to search products by vehicle or dimension, download installation instructions, view dyno charts showing typical horsepower gains for this product, and view product details. For information on where to buy K&N products, go to knfilters.com.